Oh my goodness, what happened? Oh my gosh, I'm peeking the mic. What happened? What did you do? What did you do? I disappear for 2 seconds and I come back and there's a billion different subs. What happened? Thank you. I appreciate it. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not too loud. But hi guys, hello! Today I'm doing a little practice test stream. As you can see, I spent a long time these past few days making a 3D model. I made it in it's a Vroid model, so I made it for free. And I spent a long time working on it. But thank you, Medi! Thank you, Medi, you're so sweet! I literally went to the bathroom and I came back and I saw the purple bar at top. I was like, what is that? What is going on? What is going on? I don't know. And you're just being a sweetie, a sweetheart. I appreciate it. Cyan in 3D, I know. Was it yesterday? I spent all day one of these days making it. I just wanted to try out this software called Warudo. Oh, welcome to Puppy Academy. Hold on, let me make sure you can see, like, you can see all my stuffs. Hold on. Sorry. I'm not very well prepared for this stream, actually. I actually don't know why a lot of my stuff is missing. Where was my what? Oh, there are my alerts. My alerts all the way down there. We gotta move this all the way below the alerts. Anyways, hello. Hey Belladon, how are you? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. This is a test stream, so expect a little bit of stuff, yeah? Expect it. There's chat. There's chat. That's what I was looking for. I was like, where are my alerts and where's chat? Hey guys, I see you now. Can you see me? You see me? Like, I can point. You see me? Boom. Look at that. It's not the best. Though. Look, I can move all my fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I don't know. We counting down before we doing something. I can see you. We can all see you. I'm glad. I don't want to be invisible girl when I'm streaming. That wouldn't be very fun. I don't really want to be invisible girl. She has hands. Yeah, I have 2 of them. Although the two hands don't work as well as one. They start glitching a little bit. We okay? I do have 2 hands. I have hands. Yeah. I'm not a cat though. Sorry, don't clip that, please. I'm not a cat. I just felt like it. I don't know. I have like full mobility of my hands. I just felt like I could just, you know, yeah. Do you have a back to your model? Yeah. Hold on. It's gonna require a little effort. Boom. I can zoom out. I have a whole body, actually. I'm in a whole room. And you can see my little arrows. Sorry, I'm capturing using a specific thing. Yeah, you're gonna see the little arrows in there. I can move myself up or to the side if I need to. That's what those arrows are for. Boom! It's your girl, Cyan. Yeah. My other hand kinda, when I'm not using them, they kinda sit back there. There is a backside. Yes, I have a tail. I do have a tail, and I have a really overly wobbly skirt. As you can see, that thing goes. It goes. It goes. It goes. I don't know where it's going, but it's going somewhere. Hold on, I need to cough. Excuse me. Anyways, yeah, I do have an overly fluffy skirt. It moves more than my hair does. Wobble doodle, wobble doodle, wobble doodle, wobble, yeah, doodle, wobble doodle, wobble, yeah. It's so silly. That's one thing I was trying to look into, how to make my thing not wobble. Oh, there's another thing I can do. Hold on, wait. This is gonna be really silly, so. There's another thing I can do. It's really silly. It's anything. Boom. Wait, no, I can't do that one. I moved too much. That's right, I moved too much. My skirt goes crazy. But look, I got little like motions and stuff. Little dances you can do. This one's a full on dance. This one's a full on. I'm gonna zoom in though, cause my skirt goes kind of crazy if I zoom out. Oh yeah. Get it. Get it. No, you see what I'm saying? Put on a whole dance show. Y'all not even ready. Y'all not ready for me to be 3D. Y'all not ready for me. Y'all not ready for this. The girl's moving up in the world. Yeah. I'm just that good. Gotta smile for the camera. Oh. Yeah, now we just spaz back into position. Yeah, you liked it. Did you enjoy said performance? Huh? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you like that? Yeah. Sorry, I'm still sick, y'all. I'm still I had to zoom in a lot there though, because if I zoom out, then what's going to happen is, oh my gosh, it's Day the Gay. Hey, how are you? Thanks for the raid. You're so sweet. Thank you for the raid. I'm gonna give you a shout out. A shout out. What were you doing, Day? What were you doing? Were you talking? Were you gaming? Were you being a cool lad? What were you doing? What were you doing? We can call Cyan Drippin' Wagon? What does that mean? Day the raid! Yeah, Day the raid. And that's 2 days I follow. Who's the other day? My arm is spazzing because my hand is on the mic, on the mouse, and it wants to read my hand on the mouse, but it doesn't know what to do with it. So it honestly, it looks a little weird, but that's okay, you know. My hand is on the mouse. That's all that's happening. Bam, boom. I can do a little lean. I can do a little lean forward. I can lean to the left. You know, I'm gonna right. I can go all over. I'm a mobile girl, as you can see. I'm clearly mobile. Am I going to be that mobile? Probably not. I don't like to move. Yeah, I'm gonna be a 3D girl just to sit in one spot and then do absolutely nothing with this information. Oh, Cyan, wow, you're 3D. Yeah, now I can stand still. Now I can lean and lean and lean till you get the suit so you can stay. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get that full body. I'm gonna get me some full body trackers just so I can stand still. I have considered doing a VR chat stream. I do have the headset, so I would have like full like hand like motions and stuff. That's better than like this little tracking I got here. But those headsets are kind of big and it'd be kind of hurting my head low-key. Oh, welcome to Puppy Academy, my girl. Hand tracking when you get in the drum on the instrument you march with. Oh my gosh, that'd be so silly. That'd be so funny. That would be so funny. 3D Cyan, yo, yeah. We're 3D today. We're not going 3D every day though. We still gotta like figure things out before I want to do 3D every day. That, and also it keeps tracking my hand on the mouse. See, my hand on the mouse. That's what it's doing. Let me. Oh, it's not getting it now though. 3D model looks amazing. Thanks. It took me all of like 4 hours to make. I had to watch a tutorial. Oh my god, sorry. I had to watch a tutorial. I had to watch a tutorial on how to make the hair not look stupid. That was my hard. But then I found out that cell shading hair is actually really easy to do. Welcome to Puppy Academy jobs application. Joke's on you. I already have a job. Joke on you. I'm a teacher. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. You made a 3D model yourself in 4 hours. Yeah, I used Vroid. Vroid's a free software. I think the hair that I'm using, the hair that I have is like, it was like a pre-rendered one. I think I just added a few like extra hair strands to like the bangs, and then I'm like, yeah, it didn't take very long. Vroid Studio, you can make 3D models fairly quickly. Now, if you want to make it look good, that's where the extra like 3 hours came from, but you could make a model in that really, really fast. Thanks for the gifted sub, Sammy. You guys are sweet. Joke's on you, having a job is gay. Well, joke's on you even further. I'm gay because I'm happy. And happy and gay are the same word. Checkmate! 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 I win. You lose. Game over. Try again, jobs application. You can't stop me. I'm too good. The only thing I don't like about this model is my eyes closed. I look stupid. You can still see like the color of my eye. Like my eye closes, but don't close all the way. I try not to look at it too hard. I try not to look at it too closely. I try not to let my eyes close for longer than 2 seconds. Everything else looks fine in my opinion. I couldn't add the details under the bow, the details under the pink bow. I couldn't add it because the way like the chest is shaped, it kind of like dips inward under the bow. So if I tried to add any details there, it would look really, really stupid. So I opted out of doing that. So that's why it's just the pink bow, and even the pink bow is like stretched around the collar. So even that looks a little much, you know. When smile were tail wag, oh, I'm not a professional modeler. I'd have to get someone else for that one. Sorry. Do you guys like 3D Cyan? Do you think I should do 3D just chatting streams along with my 2D ones? Or do you think I should just stick with the 2D streams? What do you think? Why is your kangaroo glowing? What does that mean? Oh, the kangaroo? Cause back there? Bro, you don't have a glow in the dark kangaroo in your room? That's really sad, honestly. Everyone should have a glow in the dark kangaroo in their house. I mean, me personally. I'd love to see a 3D Cyan yapping stream. No, I would love glowing that. Both are good. Okay, I get mixed answers. Some people are like, oh yeah, we should do 3D. No 3D. Oh yeah, but both are good. Yeah, but no 3D. Hi Rian, how are you, friend? Use a 3D model. It looks amazing. Well, the reason I started like investing in a 3D model. I say investing like I didn't make one myself. I was going to invest in a 3D model, and then I remembered I'm an artist. And I pulled out the art tablet that I haven't touched in over a year. I had to go searching around the house for it. I was like, man, I have to commission someone to make a 3D model for me. And I was like, wait a second. I'm an artist. I would just make a 3D model. And then I use all the art I know how to do. Oh, I don't know why that happened. Then I use all the art I know how to do, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty darn nice. Some of the lines are a little wobbly, but they weren't drawn wobbly. Trust, I used a line tool to make them like exactly straight. But they are wobbly on the model because that's just how Vtuber models are. They're like a little wobble and then textured. Time to add a head pat redeem. You actually can do that in this. I need to learn this software, so I believe you can do that for 3D though. Lovely 3D model, thank you. I'm at 3% and it's 2 a.m. with no electricity. Oh no. Go to sleep then if it's 2 a.m. If it's late and we have no power, I'd be sleeping through that. I'd be like, dang, we ain't got no power. It's 2 in the morning. Hopefully I'll wake up with power. 2D and 3D combined. Bro, then I'm gonna end up like the dance anime. You know the one where like they switch back from being 2D? They switch back and forth from being 2D and 3D, and it looks like really stupid, and people have been like kind of making fun of it for it. That's what I'm gonna end up like. No, I don't think I should do both 2D and 3D. But yeah, I got sidetracked. I actually started making the 3D model because I did want it to do like Miku dance stuff. That's why I was very interested in that concept of like having your model dance around. But then I realized I have a Vroid model, and I would need to learn like Unity to get it to function, mostly because the way the outfits are. Like I said, when I did a little dancey dance earlier, that was a Miku dance file. However, But it was a Miku Miku dance file. But it was also like, God, I'm like losing my train of thought. I'm like really hot right now, and I just registered how hot I am. I just registered how hot I was mid-sentence, and my brain was like, dang, I'm really hot. And then I stopped thinking about anything else that I was talking about, y'all. I was talking about why I made a 3D model. I said it's because I wanted Miku Miku dance, right? It was also oh, but I have a Vroid model. That's right. So with the Vroid model, I can't really the skirt. It's the skirt. I can't play an animation with the skirt the way it is. I zoomed in when I did my little dancey dance, because if I zoom out, that skirt wobbles. So you saw me do the wobble dance. That skirt wobbles so much that if I do any dance, that thing will go flying up immediately. It'd be the first thing that happens. And I'm like, that's not very PG-13. So as of right now, as it currently stands, no Miku Miku dances. But now I have a cool model. You need to add weights to your skirt? I do. I need to just tie them to the ends. Can we get the redeems option back? So yes, you can get my redeems back. Probably next stream. I completely forgot I had them turned off for the concert that we had on Monday. And I forgot that my last stream was a concert. It was a fever dream. The concert was a fever dream. The concert was quite literally a fever dream. I had a fever. During the concert. And I know, yes, this is Vroid. I know that I played it off like I didn't have a fever during the concert because the show must go on. I had a fever. It was bad. It was really bad. I was very out of it. I was kind of low-key delirious. After the concert happened, it felt like a dream. Like I didn't actually do it because like I said, I had a fever actively at the time. Yesterday was my first day fever free. So I had a fever for like about 4 days. It was a fun concert, I will say, but y'all did not hear behind the streams. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, Cyan did such a good job, you know, playing it off and like fighting through her sickness. Nah, homie, it's as soon as I hit play on someone's performance, I immediately would start coughing and hacking, and I'd put my head down. I had to go back and edit my model settings because I had set my model before I had started to make sure that my model was permanently smiling and permanently tail wagging, okay? Because my default facial expression, because I was so sick, was like my eyes were like barely open and my face was like, I was just pouting, like I was sick, you know, I wasn't feeling good. So I had to change my model's tracking to always think I'm smiling, to always think that my eyes are in this widest position, because remember, I was sick, so my eyes are really droopy. And to always tail wag, so that helps. That definitely did help. Meant you had a fever, but you did amazing pushing through and knowing when to take those breaks. Oh yeah, I was like, oh, I put my head down as soon as I pressed play. It was a really good concert. And I remember, because since when you're sick, your heart beats like super fast, right? Like you get such a high heart rate. I had a high heart rate. And then I decided, like a dummy, to check how many people were watching at the moment. Do you know how many people were watching that entire concert? We averaged like about 60 the entire time. So not only was my heart rate already high because I had a fever and I was sick, and I was very sick, I checked like the stream stats of how many people were there. I checked the stream stats of how many people were present, and my heart rate jumped even higher. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to explode. It was so bad. The concert was fun. I'm glad it was a good concert though. I was vibing to all the songs in between. I think everyone did a good job, and we're definitely going to do this again next year. Okay, definitely gonna have to. This is a requirement. I don't know if I'm going to be required to host it every year. Who knows? Maybe we'll bounce it around to another member can host it. But the concert being a yearly thing would be so fun. 3D stream, yeah. It's a 3D stream. I'm a 3D girl now. I'm a 3D girl. I'm mobile. Which crazy. You know, I bought a very powerful PC. Like when I built my PC this summer, not because I'm a gamer. I don't be playing games like that anymore, but solely for the purpose of someday I wish to be able to do like full like 3D like VR chat type streams, and I need a computer powerful enough to run it. So this is my first attempt at not VR chat, but this is a software called Warudo. It's free on Steam. Since I have this model, I probably will import it in VR chat, and I probably will also try a VR chat stream for 3D as well. I know that takes a lot of setup though, like connecting that to like your Steam. I mean, connecting Steam VR and stuff to like your Twitch and all this other stuff. So that'll be a whole another ordeal, another day. And just getting your model imported into VR chat requires a lot of effort too, though. So. So remind me, the applications for the next concert are open. Hey, as long as you are in the Rame Discord, when the time comes, around the time of the concert, we definitely will add everybody. So it's just stick around. Just stick around and you'll find it. Stick around and you'll find it, okay? Okay? Okay. Does you need 24 hours of playtime if you try to upload a model? It's not strictly 24 hours, but yeah, you do need to not be labeled as like a new user. And there's a lot of not conditions, but a lot of things that you can do to make that go faster. Part of it is playtime. I think other part of it is like adding and like adding friends, like going to different worlds and stuff. But yeah, you do need to be labeled as not like a new user. So yeah, I went through that like years ago when I made my first Spheroid model that looked really terrible. Y'all should see my first Spheroid model versus the one I made like yesterday. Y'all should have seen my like last month attempt at making a Spheroid model before I remembered, wait, I have an art tablet and like artistic capabilities. There you go, just jamming in background music. I'm just bad at checking all servers I am. That's so valid though. That's so valid. I don't have an art tablet and I have autistic capabilities. Oh no. I said artistic. I'm not autistic. But yeah, I really enjoyed the concert and I hope we can do it again. Doing a performance for the concert really made me, what's the word? It really made me want to it really made me want to sing more. It did. It made me want to like become idol Cyan. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to sing and dance. That's what I want to do. I want to do that so bad. But the problem with that is singing doesn't do well. Every time I like post a video on YouTube and it's just me singing, it gets like terrible views. But to be fair, everything on YouTube for me gets terrible views. So neat model in background, thank you. I'm trying out my 3D model today. I normally have a 2D model, but I sat down and made a 3D model the other day and I wanted to try it today. Hey doggo, you would love idol Cyan? Yeah, I would too. It's just doing idol work, like singing a lot, costs money if you want like professionally like edited like covers and just to upload it to YouTube and then get like 20 views because it's not like a popular song or like or I don't have like a thumbnail artist and I'm not really good at making thumbnails, so sometimes I'll be like, man, this is a good video, and then I make like the ugliest thumbnail and no one clicks on it. You can't just bring a surprise string on me. I'm sorry. I've been sick and so I didn't make a stream schedule this. What? I didn't make a stream schedule this week because I'm sick. I didn't make one. I didn't know when I was going to feel better. Also, this isn't important. Not this week, but this isn't important like next few weeks. I'm getting married next week. By the way, fun fact, guys, I'm getting married next week. So no, I haven't really made a stream schedule. I'm on break. This is my first week of winter break. Next week is my second week of winter break. So sorry for not making a stream schedule, but yes, I'm getting married next week. Fun fact, by the way, guys, I am getting married. I'm gonna have to draw a ring on my finger soon. I'm gonna have to add it to my model. I'll have to add a ring to my finger. I'm gonna be on streams, but someone's gonna like come up to me and try to hit on me, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Cyan, you're so cute," and be like, "Thank you," and show off my ring every time. Hold on, I need to cough again. Dang, this face tracking too good. It got every individual cough. Here comes the VTuber! Done. Oh wait, what's the wedding music? Oh my gosh, what is it? Why can't I think? God, it's like what is the wedding march? Why am I blanking? Why can't I remember the wedding song? Oh, dun 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 dun. Here comes the VTuber. Guys, you're not dun. I know dun doesn't help me with. Can this be used in VR? Yes, this is a. I have a V-Ride model. This is a V-Ride model. I just made it look pretty. That's all. I learned cell shading. I watched videos on how to cell shade hair. It's actually really easy to at least do like the hair and like the face like shading and stuff. The clothing shading, it's easy to make the outline for the clothing. I don't know how to shade, so it just don't look too closely at the clothing. The shading isn't very good on it. It's mostly just dark outlines and gradients. I don't know how to shade clothing. I don't know how to like draw like wrinkles in and stuff, but you know what? It's all good. I look good in 3D. Dangs. I'm at the same state which I was during making science staff applications. Oh, here comes the bride, big, fat, and wide. Here comes the groom, skinny as a broom. I don't know that one. Is that new? Should I know that? Is that something new that I should know of? Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm like so hot in this. I'm so hot in this room. I'm like on fire. Someone help me. Someone like genuinely someone help me. I'm so hot. It's so hot in here. Why is it so hot? It's probably all these luminescent lights. Actually, no, I can tell you why it's hot. Kotaru, I mean, this is like the computer room. I have my computer in here. Kotaru has his computer in here. He was playing Expedition 33 in here for a long time, and his PC was heating up this room. So now this room is usually like freezing cold, and now it's really hot. Hey, Moth, how are you? Hey. Share the story of staff chat or not? Did I ever share the story? I don't think you did. I don't think you did. On the topic of rings, one of my friends worked at a Red Lobster and got hit on. She said she had a fiance, and this old man said, "What is he going to do about it?" That's really weird. I don't know why people respond like that. Also, welcome to Puppy Academy, Mom. I really don't know why people respond like that. What you mean? What you mean? What's he gonna do about it? He could do a lot of things about it. He could do a lot of things about it. I'm gonna have my fingers going to be bedazzled because like the engagement ring that Kotaru got me was like, it's like a really sparkly ring. It looks really nice. And then the extra rings that he bought me, right? The extra rings that he bought me are it's two rings. One goes on the top, one goes on the bottom, and then my ring is in the middle. So it's like a ring sandwich. It's like a ring sandwich. I don't know why I'm trying to use my fingers to describe that. I can't really properly describe that with this. Like it's a ring sandwich though. Like there's a ring up here, There's a ring in the middle, and there's a ring down here. It is pretty cool. Good morning, you're engaged? Yes, hey Jack! I'm getting married next week. Anyone who's in the Discord at least know or has seen Kotaru's name being thrown around. Or if you hang out on my streams a lot, I mention Kotaru. Yeah, Alvaria Kotaru. We were like, you know, we first started off streaming together. We were both like VTubers. He wanted to be a VTuber. I wanted to be a VTuber. I just stuck with it. It wasn't really his cup of tea. So we streamed together for about a year. And then after that, he started doing other stuff and I continued streaming. Cause I like streaming. It's fun. I don't know. I like it. I think it's real. I find streaming to be very, very, very enjoyable. I do. Do you guys, if you're a VTuber, do you like streaming too? I hope you do. It's a very fun thing to do. It is a very fun thing to do. It's a fun pastime. Sometimes I talk about sometimes I mention to people how I don't have IRL friends. So if I didn't have VTubing as an outlet, I would probably go pretty insane. Let's be real. I'd probably go very insane, to be honest. Because this is the only people, I talk to. Genuinely, I either talk to Kotaru because we live together. I talk to my parents because they're my family. And then I talk to you guys. That's it. That is it. I don't talk to nobody else. I don't talk to nobody else. That's it. That's all the friends I have. It's so funny because my coworkers are always talking about oh, so what are you going to do for getting married? You gonna have a party or what? I'm like, a party with who? Oh, surely you have bridesmaids. Bridesmaids? Who can be my bridesmaids? The ghost? The ghost of people I know? My mom? Who's gonna be my bridesmaid? You know what I mean? I don't know. We're just getting courthouse married though, so we're not doing a full wedding. I didn't want that. I don't like attention on me like that. Unless it's anonymous attention, online. You know, it's anonymous. You can't see me. But everyone's eyes on me like that during a wedding just seems like a lot. And they do the dances and stuff, but dancing in front of people is scary. So there's a lot of things I just don't like to do. Shadow can be my bridesmaid. Yeah, I'll just have my dog walk me down the aisle too. Do you have a friend named Ella? No, I don't. Why? Your staff will be my staff will be my bridesmaid. I'll just get my coworkers at my jobs to be my bridesmaids. Yeah, they can walk down. Did I tell y'all that my staff, my coworkers at my job, threw a surprise bridal shower? Oh, hey, Monkey Boy with the rice pack today. What's good? My coworkers threw a surprise bridal shower, and I had no idea it was going to happen. I had no idea it was going to happen, so I was really surprised when it did. They told me I had a meeting after school, right? 'Cause I'm part of the parents thing. The parents come to talk about the concerns and stuff. So I went to that meeting. And then over the intercom, I'm walking towards that meeting space, and over the intercom, they're if you're going to be a part of the meeting in the media center, please start heading that way now. So I'm walking towards my normal spot, which is not the media center, for my meeting. And I passed 2 first grade teachers that I'm kind of close with, and I was and they were hey, where are you going? And I was what? I have the parent meeting, taking place in the gym. And they were no. You need to be a part of this other meeting happening in the media center. And I was we have a meeting in the media center? And I was yeah. She's yeah, you didn't hear that over the intercom? They said if you're a part of me, you need to go. I was I didn't know that's for me. And they were yeah, they sent out an email. They sent out an email to everyone saying it's for, kindergarten and first grade teachers. It's for them to, it's probably a day to talk. It's probably going to talk about how the kids are performing and stuff. And I was oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, another day to talk. I mean, we have data talks all the time, so I'm not surprised. So I turned around. I said, okay, I'll go there first then, since that seems like it's more important than like this other like parent side meeting I had. All right, so I start walking in there, and I walk in there and I see all these tables like decorated and set up, and I was like, it took me a few seconds to register that it was for me. Like I just walked in and I was like, oh hey, who's this? Wait, is this for me? And I was so like, I cried the entire time I was there, like literally from start to finish at that surprise party. And everyone kept like, they were like joking about it so bad because I was literally crying the entire time. Like a parent would like say, not a parent, like my coworkers would like look at me funny and I'd cry. Like I was like sobbing the entire time. Welcome to Buffy Academy, Kazuhiro. And so like they would everything, and I had like a special like separate table too, because like I know during like bridal showers like you sit at a different table, so they had like made a special table just for me that said like bride on it. They had bought me like a little like a veil to put on my hat, and I was like, oh my, on my head, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried. My outfit is cute, thank you. Today is my first day in 3D. I'm glad you like it. I'm usually a 2D girly, yeah. Thank you, Tintola. Can we hug you respectfully? Of course, yes. I love hugs. I do. I love hugs so much. I love hugs more than you know. You know, I like them a lot. But I cried, and the admin had managed to get a card signed for me by every single teacher in the school. Every teacher in the school. I was like, how did you do that? You're so kind. How nice. Not gonna lie, I thought you were a cat. I thought you were a cat. I gotta do it again. Ready? Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not a cat, I'm a dog. Woof. Arr, arr. I'm a Siberian husky. I'm just a blue and white husky instead of a what was the other color? What are huskies normally? Black and white or gray and white. Yes, there we go. Toyota, and he says, I quote, the frame is going to rust out before that engine and the transmission die. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So she's Fubuki? I'm not a fox. I'm a dog. I didn't know Fubuki was supposed to be a fox either. I thought she was a dog. No, she's not a dog. I guess that makes sense. Welcome to Buffy Academy. Cobra cat. Cobra cat. Cobra cat. Cobra cat. But yeah, this week has been surreal. I had like the thanks for the subscribble. I appreciate it. This week has been a lot. Especially because I had that little like surprise bridal shower, and then afterwards we had that concert this past Friday, and then I immediately was sick. Last Friday, on Saturday, and I was immediately sick, like starting in my winter break. It's been quite a lot, but I'm not sick anymore. Well, I'm sick a little bit in the sense like I cough a little bit sometimes here and there. I cough a little bit. Oh my gosh, what is going on today? Thank you for the subs, I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to save up. I was just talking the other day. I was like, I need to do some sort of like donathon or something, or subathon or something, because I want to save up for. I want full body tracking. I want to do full 3D streams where I can walk around and use my hands and talk. That'd be so fun. It might be so fun, but they're so expensive. They're so expensive. I'm gonna be saving up. I appreciate it. Thank you. The Friday I had work, so I missed the concert. Hope it was so much fun. I'm gonna do it every year. The concert was amazing. You should rewatch the VOD if you haven't already. It's literally the bestest thing ever. It is so good. It's so good. It was so good. Everyone did so good. But yeah, I'm not sick anymore. No more fever. I just cough just a little tiny itty bitty bit. I cough sometimes. My throat hurts very slightly. I can mostly smell today and mostly taste. I won't say fully. Mostly smell and taste. Okay? And I think that's everything. I don't know. I have to think about that. I think. Oh, my dog though. My dog Shadow. She's been on heartworm treatment for a long time. We've had to keep her locked up in our room basically, until she healed because her heart rate couldn't grow, or else she would like get sick. She's back to her normal self. We got the test results back from the doctor. They said no more heartworms. No more heartworms. No more. It's all gone. So now we get to have a fun time. Now she's outside in the backyard chasing toys and running as far as she can and in that big backyard instead of being locked in a cage all day and going insane. So kudos to her. She can finally be a dog again, because I was very upset when they told me, oh, she can't run or jump or even let her heart rate go up for that matter. She just has to sit in a corner and do nothing. I was like, what? Yeah, you're going to have to keep her in the cage all day, all afternoon, all night. I was like, oh wow, how lovely. I love that. Oh wow, that's so great. And so I'm glad that she's like able to be a dog now. I'm so grateful for that, because I really did feel really bad when she couldn't, you know. I got 2 concerts in one day. Oh, that's cool. See, I know that like a bigger VTuber did like a concert that same day on the 20th as we did our winter concert. And it was a crazy coincidence because we started doing stuff for our concert back in what was it? August. So we did it a long time ago, mind you, a long time ago. And then the other people who were doing their concert, they had started theirs. Theirs was set to be sometime like later in December, but then they had to change it and backtrack it to be a little earlier. And that's how we ended up like doing our little tiny little baby concert for like tiny baby streamers on the same day as these massive VTubers are doing a concert. We were like, uh-oh. Well. Oh, there could have been more than one concert. I just know. Sorry, I'm opening a water bottle. You can see how my hand tracks that. I don't know. I don't remember who it was that I saw, but there's a big VTuber thing. Ah, yes, perfect water drinking innovation. My hands just go through my face. Well, that was pretty good though. That one was pretty good. I also put a song and music in your Discord. That is my message to everyone. Okay, I'll check it out later. If we had a donut-thon, I had time to put some money aside. I think Cyan would crash and reboot like Windows. What? Should that be a goal of a donut-thon? Of my sub-a-thon to just, oh, if we get X amount, just crash the stream over. Doesn't matter what you're doing. If you reach X amount of money, just throw just throw that aside. I do like being 3D. You can see my bops a bit more. I be bopping in 2D, but I don't know. The bop don't be translating as well as it does in 3D. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Especially when I rock back and forth. I do go through a lot of times where I'll rock back and forth, but since in 2D, you know, I don't really have a forward and back plane of existence, you know, only side to side, so you don't really be seeing that much. But I do be rocking back and forth. Like my other eye though, I cheated with my eye on this model, by the way. I literally copied and pasted it from my 2D model, put it into the 3D one. I copied and pasted the asset. I said, I don't want to draw that eye. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to shade eyes. So I just copied and pasted it from my model. Looks fine. Oh, y'all, I forgot to tell you about, like, the most important thing ever. The most important thing. Welcome to Puppy Academy, Darkness. Welcome. That's 3,100 follows now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I forgot to tell y'all something really important about the party that happened. So I haven't talked about it. On Friday, it was the last day of school. And so since it's the last day of school for my kiddos, of course we didn't do a single thing. We just threw a party. Merry Christmas Eve! We just threw a party, and it was a really fun party. The kids had a blast. So like I started the day off calm. Like I was like, okay, I want to keep the kids calm today. Like fun but calm. So I had found a reindeer craft. They could like cut and glue and like draw like their own and like color their own reindeer. I was like, yeah, that's a good thing. We'll make a cool looking reindeer. But as they were making the reindeer, hey Lizzie, they started to like fall asleep a bit. And I was like, oh man, they're kind of eepy. So maybe we'll do something that's a bit more fun than for the kiddos, right? Because I was like, I want them to have a fun time. Hi Lizzie. I want them to have a fun time. But they were like eepy. So I decided, I went on YouTube and I found Just Dance playlists. One that was kid friendly, so no crazy songs, right? And I just let it play. And at first the kids were like giggling. They're like a hee 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 hee. Oh my gosh, what's this? Oh my gosh, what's that? I've never seen that before. Hee hee hee. Welcome to Puppy Academy, Silver. Welcome. Also, thank you, Lizzie. But they thought it was so silly, right? So no one danced initially. I put Just Dance on for my kiddos. No one danced. They were all too shy. They were looking at each other, giggling, laughing, hee hee hee. Oh, I don't know what to do. Hee hee hee. But then over time, one kid was like, "I'm going up there," and they went. And they started dancing a little bit. They were turning around. They were like, oh, I don't know if I could dance. I'm shy. But then another kid comes up there and like, it's okay, I'll dance with you. And they start going off. And then once two kids started doing it, the entire class wanted to dance. So the entire class got up and they started dancing with everybody. And we had a dance party for like the first hour of the day. Most of the kids like left their like reindeers they were cutting behind to have this big old party because they thought it was really fun. So they started dancing. And then parents started bringing in more stuff. Like I had kids who were arriving late because they were bringing in like party things, right? So one girl arrives late and she has this huge box full of stuff. Huge box full of chips for everybody and like little goodie bags, right? Another kid goes, oh, I forgot, I have something in my book bag. Again, giant bag of goodie bags for the kid. Then his parent calls and she brings cupcakes. 30 cupcakes. Mind you, I had 18 kids, but most kids were out sick. You know, we had big illnesses going around, so I only had 12 that day. And I sent home 2. I ended up sending home 2 because 2 had fevers, and it was very clear they had fevers, so they didn't really get to do the fun stuff. They didn't want to do the fun stuff anyway. They literally just laid down all day because they weren't feeling good. So yeah, we had so much snacks. The teacher next door did like a cereal bar, aka she brought in a bunch of different cereal boxes and let kids choose what cereal they wanted for breakfast, and she called it their cereal bar. So she let my kids join them since half of her class was missing and half of my class was missing. It was a fun time. Then they actually went to lunch. They went to lunch. They came back. We did more dancing. This time, since they were getting really into dancing, I was like, I'm gonna put on songs that I know they're gonna like. So I looked up Golden. You know, kids are obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters right now. I put on Golden and all that other stuff, and they were like literally like screaming, oh my gosh, Miss Cyan, put on Golden! And they were literally like screaming and like freaking out because I put K-pop Demon Hunters on. But like the girls started gatekeeping the songs at that point. So like the girls were like, no, this is the song for the Huntress. You can't be a part of the Huntress songs. You're not a girl. And then so they would kick they kick them out. She'd be like, shoot. They kick them right out. All right. And then once like the Soda Pop, for example, came back on, they were like, guys, come on. Come on, guys. Come on, you gotta join. I don't think my mom want to do that. Come on. Can I do the hand motion? We can. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay. Yeah, the hand motion not working too well. Come on, guys. And they go join. They go do a little dancey dance. They were just not about to like mix like the genders when they came to the dances, and that was really weird. Like one of the boys wanted to do like one of the like the huntress dances, and they were like yelling at them. They were like, "This song is for girls." I was like, "Y'all, let the boy dance if he wants to dance." Because I didn't say what I really wanted to say. You know, they're 5. I really wanted to tell them that boy was out dancing them, so they ain't got no room to talk. That boy, they were like, "No, you're a boy. You can't dance this song." He was going in on it. He was dancing better than the girls were dancing. And they were fussing at him. Because it was not a boy. You're a boy. It's a girl song. My little sister was obsessed with that movie. Yes, kids are watching K-pop Demon Hunters. Kids are obsessed with it. Obsessed with it. Especially little girls. It's the girls. Mostly the girls are. But the boys have seen them all too. Let's be real. It's just the girls are a lot more obsessed with the movies, I would say. And then they'll talk about it a lot. They'll sing all the songs. But the guys are very aware because when the songs came on, all the boys knew the songs. Some of them were humming, some of them were singing. So they all saw it. They've all seen it. Good day. I like the setup. Thank you. I'm glad you like the setup. Yeah, I didn't expect kids to be like so into that. Sorry, I moved too far. It's over. I didn't expect those kids to be like so into that as they were like into K-pop Demon Hunters, but they love that. Like kids love that movie. Sorry, I'm drinking water again. And my hand's trying to figure out what to do about it. There we go. All right. I'm a male who's seen My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and I love it. I haven't watched any My Little Pony stuff at all. I know there's like a huge like group of people who really like it though, and say it's like super nice and stuff, but I haven't watched it. Not me personally. I haven't. I know I watched Powerpuff Girls as a kid. I watched a little bit of Powerpuff Girls. I mostly watched like Barney and stuff. So 3D Cyan is a dog, not a fox. Do not spread misinformation. I will hunt you down. And I'm not going to be nice about it. I will not be nice about it. I'm going to hunt you down. And I'm going to poke you. Yeah, you're not going like that. So don't you call me no fox. Also, welcome to Puppy Academy, Wolfgang. Hey. Hey. Meow, meow, meow. That's so fox behavior. Meow, 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 meow. No, it's not fox behavior. Let me just vibe. Oh my gosh, am I allowed to vibe these days? God, I be in here just vibing. I'll be like, Cyan's not a dog. She's a fox, bro. I'm just, Why can't I just like have a fun time on my background music and my arm glitching out? Huh? I can't enjoy my arm glitching out? Huh? What? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Wow, what's the matter? No vibes, so no, for real. I'm trying to vibe in 3D today. Ain't nobody letting me. I can't do it. Cyan's a husky. Yeah, I'm a husky. The neon blue vibe. Yeah, I saw this background and I was like, you know what? This kind of fits. It does. It does. Has all 9 seasons of Friendship is Magic. Tubi. People watch that? I've never had Tubi. I watch HBO Max. And that's it. I think I only like HBO because they're one of the they don't give you ads even though you have the premium version. That's one thing I don't like about Hulu. Hulu's like, you can have no ads for high price, some ads for certain prices, or all the ads. And I'm like, if I'm going to pay any amount of money, you better not put any ads in my stuff. Ads are annoying. Yeah, that's why I don't be watching some of those. So, I need to finish Fiona and Cake season 2. I do too. I watched the first season. Me and Kotaro watched the first season. We did not watch the second one. Are the episodes done now? I know they were still making them. I don't think the episodes are done yet. I think they're close, though. They should be close. I'm a husky. I'm a blue and white husky. Also, I'm letting you know now. There will be. I'll put on my Be Right Back screen soon because there'll be an ad break on Twitch. I know I got a decent amount of people watching on YouTube today, but I am dual streaming and I need to be mindful of that. So in about 40 seconds, I will put on the Be Right Back screen and I will be out for about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutos. 3 minutes. 3. That's all. And then I'll be back. I go bathroom and like probably eat a cookie. I have a whole. I got a little, you know, those little metal butter cookies I like. I was talking about how much I liked the other day. I got a 10 right here. I'm gonna eat them all. Hey Gio, how are you? All right, y'all. I'm gonna put on the Be Right Back screen though. I will see you guys in about 3 minutes. Okay? How many minutes? Not 1, not 2, but 3. Okay? Be right back. Be right back, be right back, be right back. All right, homies. I may have been gone for longer than 3 minutes. Oh, I forgot I was 3D. I switched streams. I switched screens, and I was like, "Why do I look like that? Oh my god, what?" Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, I think I've been gone for longer than 3 minutes. It was for a good reason though. I had to track down some chocolates. I got a little chocolate ball. I don't know why I'm showing this, like you can see it, but you can see my hand holding it. All right, there's a chocolate, a little ball of chocolate in my hand. So just, you know, for all you cool people out there. One thing I didn't mention that happened at the Christmas little party that I had on Friday with my kids is that they brought a lot of presents for me. And a lot of the presents were all in the form of sweets. A lot of sweets. So I've been eating, not, mind you, I was been like sick. I've had a fever all week. So I've been like sick and dying and hobbling downstairs to go under the Christmas tree and pick up a little piece of candy and then hobbling back upstairs. That's what I've been doing all week long. And it's so bad. Hey Dip, how are you? It's so bad. But I'm not sick anymore, so now I can like fully enjoy the sweets. But yeah. Merry Christmas indeed! Well, Merry Christmas Eve. It's not Christmas. It's not Christmas yet. It's not Christmas yet. It's not Christmas yet. It's not Christmas yet. But tomorrow will be Christmas. Sorry, I don't know why I became a broken record when I said it's not Christmas yet. I don't have anything to be excited for this year though. I am an adult now, meaning I bought all of my own gifts. I was talking to Kotaru, right? Because we were like, oh man, what am I going to get him for Christmas? What are you going to get me for Christmas? And then we sat down and I thought about it. I was like, is there really a purpose to getting each other gifts for Christmas? Because think about it, right? What we were going to do is like have like a list of things we want and just like send it to each other and be like, hey, you can buy this thing for me. Oh, you could buy this thing for me. And then, spend X amount of money on each other. And I was like, I sat down and I was like, wait, what's the purpose of that? Because let's say we set a budget of like, oh, okay, we're going to spend like 100 on a gifts for each other. And we're going to use our wish list. At that point, I can just spend that 100 myself on my own wish list and like buy what I want, like by priority. And then he could just spend 100 on his own wish list and buy it by his price. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I genuinely was like, you know what? I don't see a purpose in that. So we didn't really do the buy each other gifts things. We just basically said, okay, you have free range. We just looked each other in the eye and said, okay, you have free range to buy something really dumb for Christmas. And honestly, I prefer it that way. I prefer it that way. This is just a month of spending and not feeling bad about it. That's it. This is the month of being able to buy stuff and not feel upset about it. Is the 3D tracking like a webcam or is it like an Oculus? Okay, I have two tracking things right now, right? I always use my face for oh my god, let me start that sentence over again. I always use my phone for face tracking. That hasn't changed. So I use that for my 2D model. I'm using it for 3D. It's a different app. It's called iFacial Mocap, but I'm using it on my 3D model right now. But I also have a webcam. So the webcam exclusively does the hand tracking. It is aimed down at like my keyboard area so that if I lift my hands, it can read it. And then my phone is tracking my face. Okay. So my face is what's like, the lean forward, the lean back, the left or right, the mouth tracking, that's phone. And then my hand and like the elbow, if it ever gets to the elbow, usually doesn't track that, is from the webcam. I have two cameras at me right now. Two cameras. The more cameras, the more powerful, Yeah, Wave, there's people on YouTube today. Isn't that crazy? My dreams are coming true. I literally have been sitting down these past few days like, man, what do I got to do to get people to show up on YouTube? Honestly, I probably just need to make less ugly thumbnails. Honestly, I probably just need a better like go live thumbnail, low key, because my thumbnail is my thumbnail games, they're getting better. Okay, I've been like making a bunch of like videos with like thumbnails and stuff this week. They're getting better. Okay, I will say they don't look as ugly as they were before, but I might commission someone just to make a basic like just chatting like thumbnail so that it looks more enticing to click on, you know. It is Christmas all month. It's Halloween the rest of the year. Yeah, of course. Is the phone tracking app free? Is it monthly a subscription, or is it buy once and get it done? It is. I think there's a free version just to test if it like functions, from what I saw. But the app itself is like $8. You buy it once and that's it. I mean, it's $8. It was $8. That's it, and no subscription. Just buy it once and you're good to go. The bar to getting better isn't too high with thumbnails? That's crazy. That's crazy. I disagree because cause have y'all seen? I mean, you see like the first thumbnails I've made. They're getting better. I found you from YouTube. Welcome from YouTube, friend. Oh, there is a loud boom outside. Y'all hear that? I'm going to assume that was a firework and not a random explosion. Yeah. But hello! Welcome to Puppy Academy! You think my avatar is adorable? I think you're adorable. Never forget that. You're adorable. Where's my Insta gang at? Man, I haven't been posting on my social like I should. I'll be busy! Your girl got a life now, it sucks. You know, I do miss when I was living with my parents and like living in like my bedroom, like, and I would just not leave my bedroom all day because I was in like the house with my parents and stuff. I kind of miss that because back then I was like hard focusing on VTubing because I had nothing else better to do with my life. But now I'm like living with a man. I got a house to maintain. Like, this is my house now. I got a house to maintain, got a car to maintain, got a job to drive to, got bills to pay, you know. Did you make the avatar yourself? Yes, I made it. Oh, hi, I'm Tara. I made it on Vroid. Vroid is a free app that you can make avatar, 3D avatars on. Yeah, it's called Vroid. It's on Steam. It's free. But it is hard to make a avatar look good, though. I had to watch a few tutorial videos to make the hair not look stupid and the clothes not, you know. But it's all good, though. You be adulting? Yeah, I've been adulting, which sucks. I wish I could spend all of my time VTubing instead. Like, if y'all hear that? Like, you know, is that going through my mic? That, like, loud boom noise. It's, like, right outside the door. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna go look out the window and be nosy. Ask Kotaro if he says anything. It is Christmas Eve, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone's doing a little bit of fireworks. Go to sleep. I'm tired of my parents arguing. Oh, I'm sorry. Good night. I hope you get some good sleep, though. Viewer, yes, I need to check into it more. Yeah, the tutorials might be helpful. Yeah, I don't know if like how long you've been around the VTubing sphere, but Vroid used to make some god-awful, ugly-looking models back in the day. When I started streaming 4 years ago, if you had a Vroid model, you were destined to be the ugliest person on the planet. But now... they have updated their app a lot more, where they have a lot more customizable features that make your model not look stupid. Because we used to call it Vroidism. We used to have a term for it back in like 2021, 2022. When you would look at a model and you look at it and you'd be like, oh yeah, that's a Vroid model right there. Oh yeah, that model got strong Vroidisms in it. That was because this is how the default Vroid models used to look. They used to look really bad. But they fixed that in the recent, I would say like the last year or so, they fixed it. Now you can make like a lot better looking stuff a lot easier than you could before. So it's better now. It's better. We're good now. It's good now. No more Vroidisms. It's funny because I was watching like a video, like I was looking at videos on like 3D tracking and stuff when I was trying to figure out like all of this stuff, for example, and a lot of it was a lot of it was like old Vroid models, like the old Vroidism. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this in so long. I haven't seen Vroid models look this bad in ages. They look a lot better now, a lot better. So it's a powerful tool if you know it's in and out. That's true. You can do a lot, like if you have a little bit of artistic skills. Yeah. I went the cell shading route with like the hair and stuff, and I think that's the best way to make a 3D model up there look not stupid. And cell shading with the hair is actually really easy. Like really easy. Like very easy. You don't need any artistic abilities to do that, other than like a basic eye to gauge like where should it be dark at and where should it be light at. I mean, that's about it. People don't know it's ins and out, and it can be very noticeable, but I've seen some that look fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, you know, the way that the custom stuff is now, though, you don't even need to know the ins and out anymore. You can literally just take the preset stuff and it won't look too bad. Like, it'll look a little off, but it won't look like too bad, you know? Even if you just want to start off there, so... Y'all should have seen... My first ever model was a Vroid model. Let me see. Wait, I know I got the picture of it somewhere. My first ever model was a Vroid model. But I don't know if I can find... I think it's on my phone, but I'm using my phone for face tracking, so I don't think I can show it to you unless... Hold on, let me see. This is like the only spot that it would be at. It's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, here it is! I do have the image! Welcome to Puppy Academy, Kane! I almost called you Kane. That doesn't sound right. This image right here, hold on. Download, yes. Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna show you the image. What is this? What is this image? Oh, this is our test. This was a test concert image. Yeah, I can replace that one. Of what my Vroid model looked like years ago. This is the same software, by the way. Same software. Welcome to Puppy Academy, Cybot. Same software, by the way. Same software for making a model. Alright, this was my Vroid model attempt, like, in 2021. This is my Vroid model attempt now. 2021? Now. 2021. Yeah, the ultra old school Vroid. Yeah, them things did not look good. And I remember thinking, I was like, oh man, I did something cool. Sorry, I'm still sick. I remember sending this image to all of my friends in college, because I was in college at the time. I was like, y'all, look! And it has face tracking! Look what I made! And they were like, whoa, that's so cool. Bro, they'd probably think that the thing I have right now is the coolest thing. If they thought that was cool. It has aged. It has aged a lot. That was also my initial design. That was back before I had like a... That was before I had a theme. I used to just be dog girl. That like my hair was a solid blue color. I didn't know which kind of dog I was. I just knew I wanted like my theme to be blue and pink, so I had like a blue jacket and like a pink shirt, and that's all I had for I would say like a good year. That was my like default outfit. And then I was like, I need a theme. I sat down, I was like, I need a brand, and I made a marching band outfit. I was like, yeah, that's what my brand, marching band. And then but I didn't do anything with that. Until last year, I decided to hone in on the marching band like aesthetic. I was like, everything needs to be marching band. I need to solidify my brand. And then this year I said, I know I just spent all that money last year on solidifying my brand on marching band, but I don't want to be marching band dog anymore. I want to be a kindergarten teacher dog. And then next year I'm probably not even going to be a kindergarten teacher anymore. And I'm like, well guys, I'm no longer a kindergarten teacher. I'm first grade teacher. After all this rebranding I did this year, I had a moment where I sat down and I was like, oh yeah, I don't get to choose what grade level I teach at. At the end of the year, they just send you an email around May and they say, next year you'll be teaching at blank grade level. So all this, I'm a kindergarten teacher, might randomly one day change to, I'm a first grade teacher. I'm a second grade teacher. I will say, I might switch schools if they try to put me at second grade, low-key. I am only really willing to teach kindergarten and at most first grade. I don't really want to go higher than that. Okay, second grade is when they start getting sassy and talking back and getting kind of they start becoming a little too much in second grade, and then third grade they are fully gone. They're just completely too much. 5th grade teacher? Nah, I can't do with the older kids, and I think they know that. I genuinely don't think that admin would attempt to put me with the older kids, because I think they would be very aware I'd get eaten alive with my personality. Like, I'm very soft-spoken, I'm very sensitive, they know that. I'm very good with little kids, like the little ones, they know that. So I highly doubt that they'll ever even attempt to put me with older kids. But we'll see what they do. Anyways, my license is going to expire soon anyway, so they might not be able to put me in. Actually, I found out that a school can move you to work in a position that you don't have a license in. So for example, I have 2 licenses. I have one that allows me to work like kindergarten and younger, then I have one that allows me to work like above kindergarten. The one that allows me to go above kindergarten is going to expire soon. Like, if I don't take like and pass this specific exam by like, I think it was April they said it was, then I just straight up, the license will not be renewed by next year. So I'll just have the kindergarten license. And you know, for a little bit I was like, you know, it's not a bad idea, because then they won't move me. I was like, oh, well, if I only have a kindergarten license, they literally will not be able to move me, right? No, I found out that's not true. I found out that they can move you to a place that's not your licensure. And it's called, like, you get a temporary license to work in that other position. So let's say they're like, oh, we really need a 2nd grade teacher. And I'm like, well, I'm only licensed for kindergarten. They're going to say, don't care. We're going to give you a temporary license so that you can run and work with the 2nd grade teacher, as a 2nd grade teacher. And that's not ideal. Especially because if you're on a temporary license, they say that they like doctor pay like heavily. So they can literally, like a school could literally just choose to move you without your say. They could literally just choose to move you to a grade level you're not qualified in and pay you less for it. Like, they could do that. I found out about that the other day and I was like, what? Because a coworker told me they did that to her. The media teacher at my school, she's like, oh yeah, I wasn't qualified to teach a related arts subject. I wasn't qualified to teach media. I was a normal gen ed teacher. And they said we need a media teacher and they just moved me. And I was like, they didn't. And she was like, yep. And they paid me less for it. I was like, that's insane. That's grounds for moving schools. That's grounds for saying I'm looking for employment elsewhere. Genuinely. She's gonna be a college teacher. Advanced Yaponomics. Yeah, I could be your college teacher. I'm gonna start I just want to teach your brand. I could start a thing about getting people Vtuber college, how to become a Vtuber. Welcome to my class, everyone. Also, welcome to Puppy Academy, Dean. Hey friend, I didn't say hi to you. Oh, that is fireworks. I heard it go psh. Someone's shooting fireworks today, right now. But they're doing it very sparingly. I'm going to assume they're like testing the fireworks for maybe tonight or tomorrow. You know, a lot of people used to do fireworks on our street growing up, but then they stopped doing it. And a large reason they stopped doing it was because, I mean, the people grew up. It was a bunch of kids. It was all the kids in the neighborhoods used to be the ones making the making the fireworks and stuff for everyone and like shooting them up. All the kids in the neighborhood would get together and do it. But now all those kids grew up and they moved out, or they have kids here, but their kids are too young to do that now. So there was like a good few years where we just didn't have fireworks on the street. But right now it sounds like somebody on the street is testing out the fireworks, so we'll see. We'll see. Yapping is becoming a lost art. A lot of people are just on their phone. Yeah, I've heard about that. The Gen Z-ism. Where like a lot of Gen Zers are just constantly like, the younger ones just don't know how to like socialize. And Gen Alpha is gonna follow suit. Because they're on there, because we got like phones and stuff all the time. I've heard about that. You know, I believe it. I believe it. I work in a field that I'm required to socialize all the time though. I'm required to do it. It's part of my job. It's part of my job. I have to be a yapper. If I'm not yapper, then I'm not dapper. And we can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. I got that borderline ADHD, so I can yap. I don't have nothing. I'm just a yapper. I don't think I have ADHD. You can argue that I do or that I don't. I personally don't. I don't think I have ADHD. I think I have OCD. For a lot of very specific reasons. I know it lines up with like anxiety. Like I know I was diagnosed with anxiety, right? Like I know I have anxiety. I went to a psychiatrist for them and stuff. So I know I have that, but I genuinely sometimes feel like I have OCD, and I feel like, and I wish I could go back to my old psychiatrist and be like, hey, what do you think about this? Huh? Wait, do you think I have this? Yes or no? But I haven't seen her in years. I went to my psychiatrist when I was like borderline adult. Like I went to her when I was like 17, and she was like a kid psychiatrist. So once I turned 18, she was like, okay, goodbye. Now I'll never see you again. I was like, dang. And I never found one as an adult. I didn't really need one. I didn't really feel like I needed one anymore. But yeah, sometimes I wish I had that lady on hand so I could ask her more questions. But I don't. I really wanted to do a Christmas karaoke stream, but I was concerned because I don't know a lot of the songs to Christmas musics. So I'm scared if I do a Christmas karaoke stream, I'm going to be singing things and you're not going to know what I'm singing. I'm gonna be like, Christmas karaoke stream, and everyone's gonna be like, huh? And I'm be singing songs and you're gonna be like, what? What is she even saying? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I talk about how I want to sing and do all this stuff, but at the end of the day, I don't know enough words to any songs to do it. I never take the time to learn like the entirety of songs. Unless we do an emo karaoke stream. I know so many emo songs because that's all I listened to when I was in high school. I don't listen to songs as an adult. Like, I know the melodies of the song, like the main melodies. Like the chorus, that's the word. I know the chorus and that's it. That's it of songs. Like, and sometimes I don't even know the full chorus. Like, I know Frosty the Snowman. That's it. That's it. Welcome to Puppy Academy Bread. I know, that's all I know. I know Up on the Rooftop. That's it. That's the only words I know. Like, it'd be so bad. I did karaoke session yesterday just based off my memory and lyrics, and I think it went quite well. I would not go quite well for me. I'd be looking at the lyrics trying to make it up so bad. It'd be sad. Oh, sorry, my arm decided to do a full rotation. That's okay though. You know, I had to get that little stretch out. That was why I was sitting at the same time. Oh. Frosty the Snowman was a very happy man. Yeah, he was a very happy man. This Christmas firesides are blazing bright. Like that's all I know. I should have joined the voice chat. Wait, when was that? You did it in VC? You didn't just do that like by yourself or anything? That was in VC and I missed it. I don't be hanging out in VC like I should. I used to hang out in VC all the time, like years ago. But also when I was at college and I had a lot of free time. I don't have a lot of free time anymore and it sucks. Not in my Discord? Oh, okay. I miss having free time, I do. I used to have so much. I didn't do much as an education major in college. That's why I had so much free time all the time. Anyways, y'all, I know I haven't streamed very long. It's only been an hour and a half, but talking on this stream has made me realize that my throat still hurts. I mean, I knew that, but like, the longer I talk, the more my throat still hurts. So, I'm sorry for my streams. I'm sorry for my streams being so short lately. Gomenasai, sorry. Lo siento. But your girl's still sick. I gotta get all healed up before I can do my like normal 2.5, 3 hour stream. I feel like my throat gonna explode. So I'm gonna look for somebody to raid, okay? This is a fun little test stream. I'll probably be 2D next time. But I do want to try a VR chat stream, so expect that probably sometime this break. And I said break, I mean this week or next week. Of like me being in fully VR, like move my arms and like hands and stuff. So we'll see. I think that'd be fun, a fully VR chat stream. Is your Twitch emblem a chihuahua? Yes. Is that a problem? All the you guys are like dogs, right? Like you're part of the puppy academy or puppies. So yeah, the subscriber badges are just different dogs. They're just different dogs. That's all it is. They're really cute, aren't they? Alright, guys. It's kind of niche. I've been kind of doing it for 13 years at this point. Insane. I tried knitting because my mom used to do it and I was really bad at it. So I just kind of stopped. Let's see. A lot of people I know are streaming right now. What are they doing? Okay. What's he doing? Playing Minecraft. What he playing? He's playing Fortnite. What's she playing? What's she doing? What's he playing? Soul Gene? We haven't rated Hedgehog like ever, and he's rated my channel a million times since I've literally been streaming. So let's rate him. Rate 1. Rate 2. Alright guys, thank you for stopping by. Like I say at the beginning of all of my streams, sayonara, and I hope you have a good day. I'll try to let you know in advance when I'm streaming next time, okay? Today, I just haven't streamed in a while, and I was like, okay, I'm like not sick today, so I'll try to stream today since I haven't seen y'all in so long. It is fun! It made for some fun 3D clippable moments, so I expect to see those posted somewhere. Alright, guys. Sayonara! I hope you have a good day. Oh, we're leaving. I'm sorry, life. I'll see you next time, okay? I'll see you. Bye-bye, friend. Bye-bye.